Hey everyone, it's Jordan. Today I'm going to be talking about the books that I want to read this summer. So I really like doing these seasonal TBRs just because there might be some books I really want to get to in the summer, or there's some that I just think that I'll get to this in the summertime or any particular season. But I'm really excited about my choices because I know most of them are either adult romances or contemporaries, but I also have other books that are in different genres that I would like to get to this summer. But let's get to the books that I want to read this summer. So the first book that I want to read this summer is Murder in an Irish Village by Charlene O'Connor. This is a murder mystery book that takes place in Ireland, and that's all I want to know about it. I did read the first half of it, and then I DNF'd it just because I wasn't in the mood for it, but I do want to pick this up again because I really like the first half of the book, and I really want to know what happens next, so I definitely want to get back to this summer. So the next book that I want to read this summer is Throw Out Like a Girl by Sarah Henning, who is the author of the Sea Witch duology, which I love. This is her contemporary book about a girl who's on a softball team, and then she gets kicked out of the team, I think, or she couldn't play it anymore, and then there's a football player quarterback that got injured, so she decided to take his place. And this sounds really interesting to me. I just love reading contemporaries in the summer, even though it takes place in a school time, but I do like reading contemporaries in general, like I said, and I just really want to pick this up because it seems a very interesting story to read, and I haven't heard many books about girls who plays a sport that's meant for guys, but I'm still very interested in picking this up. Speaking of Sarah Henning, the next book that I want to pick up this summer is The Princess Will Save You by Sarah Henning. This is the Princess Bride retelling that I've been anticipating last year and I didn't get a chance to get to, but the sequel is coming out this year and I wanted to pick this up before I pick up the sequel, and I just wanted to pick this up as soon as possible just because I've been wanting to read this since it came out last year and I didn't get a chance to, and I'm just really wanted to pick this up, especially as a Princess Bride retelling, which I love the Princess Bride. I've been a fan since I was little, and yeah, I just hope I pick this up so I could pick up the sequel. The next book that I want to pick up this summer is Always Never Yours by Emily Wibberley and Austin Sageman Broca. This is a contemporary book that is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, and that's all I want to know about it, and I just wanted to pick this up since I've heard nothing but good things about their books, especially this one and the rest of the books, and I know their fourth book just came out this year, I think, and I just really want to pick up their books so I can pick up the rest of them because their books just sound really cute to me, and I just want to give them a try. The next book that I want to pick up this summer is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I know I had this in my books that I want to read in springtime, but I got a chance to pick this up. I think this is more of a summer read to me, and of course, this is about two authors who are on writer's block, and one writes literary fiction and one writes romance, and they decided to flip the genres over just so they can get out of reading slump, and that's why all I want to know about it, and I want to pick this up. I know she got a new book that just came out, People We Met on Vacation, which I also want to read, so yeah, and this just sounds really cute to me, and I've just been in a mood for a lot of adult romances recently, and I think summertime is a perfect time for that. And the next book that I want to read this summer is The Dating Plan by Sarah Dessay. I think that's how it's pronounced, but this is about a woman who has no interest in dating or anything, but then she goes to this wedding and asks her childhood crush to be her fake fiance, and that just sounds cute to me because I've seen a lot of rom-coms where the people pretend to be their significant other and then they end up falling in love, and that's what I love about romances, and I just hope I pick this up just because it sounds really cute, and it just came out this year, and I just wanted to read it as soon as possible, and I just love this cover. This is like one of my favorite covers from adult romances, but anyways, I definitely really want to, hopefully, I just want to pick this up as soon as possible. And the next book that I want to pick up this summer is The Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, and I know this is a young adult mystery novel, and I don't want to know a lot about just because it's a mystery. I just want to know little to nothing about it. I know this is hyped on BookTube, but I think I haven't heard many people talk about it, but I know many people enjoyed it from what I've heard, and then the sequel just came out this year, and I definitely want to just pick this up as soon as possible because of that, and I just really curious about about this one, and I just really want to pick up some mysteries for some time now. And next book that I want to pick up this summer is Well Met by Jen DeLuca. This is about, it takes place in a Renaissance fair, and that's all I know about it. And I know there's a companion novel to it that came out not too long ago, I don't think. And that's all I want to know about, because I've been curious about this one because it takes place in the Renaissance fair, and I'm just really curious about it, and I've always wanted to go to Renaissance fair, so, and I know that they usually happen in summer, so I think this is just a perfect time to pick it up because of that, and I'm just really curious about it just because it takes place in a Renaissance fair. And the next book that I want to read this summer is The Last Wish by Andrzej Sapkowski. I think that's how the author is pronounced, and I apologize for that. This is the first book in the Witcher series, and I've been wanting to read the book since I saw the TV show, and I really enjoy it, and I know the second season's coming out soon, so I really want to read this and the second book before watching the second season if possible, but and Kevin has listened to this on audiobook, so maybe I'll try it on audiobook. Not sure yet, but I'm just excited to pick this up just because I've been wanting to read the book after seeing the TV show, which I really enjoyed. And the last book that I want to pick up this summer is The Shadow Between Us by Tricia Levenseller. This is her standalone fantasy book about a woman who is trying to seduce the Shadow King so she can kill him, but there's another person that's going after the Shadow King, and that's all I know about it. I know her latest fantasy novel just came out, and I want to read this before I read her latest one, just because I've been reading them and publication order, even though you can read them any order you want. I just want to pick this up before I pick up her other book, and I'm just been wanting to pick this up, and hopefully I'll read it very soon. So that's all the books that I want to read this summer. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what books you want to read in the summer. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!